sometimes I wonder, like all the decisions you've ever made have led up to the person that you are. Like you've been molded by your decisions. And sometimes I just wonder, like, would I be a better person if I just, didn't hit that child on the bus? We're back, Grog reviews. Woo! Yeah, another episode. I yeah, it was work's been awful. Yay, Grog reviews. We're back though. Another week, another Grog. I'm not gonna. I don't hold me to that. I'm not gonna do one every week. At least I don't know. I mean, yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah. You probably saw from the title today. We're doing, Cooper's Brewery Mild Ale, 3.5%. So yeah, they have a. This is an orange can. It's the Mind Stone. Wait, yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So they have a mild version of Cooper's. They have their whole range, and this is their weaker one. Now I have had this once before. What a surprise! I know. But I had this fucking probably over 2-3 years ago now, and I was blackout drunk when I had it, so I do not remember this at all. So yeah, I'll just we'll give it a little read and see what it's like. So it is 3.5% alcohol, as the name kind of implies. Yeah, actually, it's kind of weird. I actually never know this, but it actually says mild ale 3.5% on the can. Like it's actually like, in the name, which is really weird. But it is one standard drink, so 1.0 standard drinks. So this is a very weak. Oh my god, what the fuck is my hand? Why are you shaking, dude? I got fucking Parkinson's or something. Holy crap. Okay, yeah. My body is giving up on me right now. Holy shit. Okay, Cooper's is renowned for its expertise in top fermentation and natural can conditioning. This process gives mild ale a cloudy appearance and a fruity floral aroma. The balanced use of malt and hops delivers a refreshing palate, finishing with a crisp bitterness. So yeah, there's nothing really special about it. It's just a generic ale. Yeah. It's orange though. That's pretty cool. The color orange is pretty cool. Used to be my favorite color, but then my favorite color used to be orange, and then it was changed to green, and now it's pink because pink is awesome. This thing and the color, yeah. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I just got home from work, if you couldn't tell, my attire. But well, it just smells like a generic beer. We'll give it a pour. But the pour's gonna be shit because the can's shaking, but we'll give it a try. My hand needs to chill the fuck out. Why is it shaking so much? Dude, that is crazy. I've never had my hand shake like that before. It's a bit shitty pour, but I blame it on the shaken can. What is going on, bro? Anyway, that is a very that's strange looking. Well, you can't, it doesn't show up on film. You can barely see it. But it is cloudy. It's got like, I don't know if it's just because it's shaken up, but like it's really bubbly. Like you can see the bubbles. Yeah, they're crazy. And Coopers don't really bubble like that. But it is cloudy, but it's not as cloudy. It's like a clear cloudiness, if that makes any sense. It's like foggy, I guess. It's weird looking. I don't know why that's so weird to me. It's just, I guess it's the cloudiness mixed with the sheer amount of bubbles in it. Yeah. Anyway, we'll give it a try, and yeah. That is lolly water. That's just nothing. That is nothing. That's like barely a beer. Yeah. Ugh. It yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say, but it's like that is like by far probably one of the easiest drinks I've had so far. It is very like just it's basically just water, honestly. Yeah. One standard drink. So these aren't obviously the whole point of it's supposed to be mild, but I mean it's not bad. Like, it's just because it's like lolly water and it doesn't really taste like a whole lot, doesn't make it bad. Like if you wanted to start drinking beer, go for this. Like this is just like if like especially I guess it's a good intro into Coopers because it doesn't taste like dries and stuff like a Harlem Super Dry or a Carlton Dry. Um, it's got its own taste. Like it's got its own Cooper's taste, but it's barely there. Like it's very just like watered down. This is what I imagine like American beers taste like, because apparently American beers are just like kind of shitty lolly water crap. Yeah, I mean this is cheap as fuck too. Like compared to other Coopers as well. I mean, I probably still wouldn't buy it again, honestly. Um, Compared to other Coopers though, like I got a six pack of this stuff. I paid $20 for it. Um, so with that, that's what 20 divided by six. Just under $4 a can. No, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Fucking hell. Alrighty, that's the Grog review segment over. I guess. I mean, fucking, yeah. Would I rate it? I don't know. It's very mild. I wouldn't really buy this again. I get 2 out of 5 just because it's not for me. It's not terrible, but I wouldn't go for it again. Honestly. Alright, yeah. That's the Grog review segment over. Yeah, if that's what you came for, it's done. I'm gonna rant and rave and vent now about work because it's fucking horrible. I mean, not my other job, the one I just came from. That's all right. That's nothing. It's a good job. Um, but fucking the last weekend was horrible, horrible weekend. Yeah, I got. So I was supposed to start work on Friday night at about 9 o'clock. I got called in early at 4. Or like they called me in and asked me to go in at 4. So I went in, and then when I got there, because the place had been open throughout the night, or throughout the week. By the way, it's a nightclub if you didn't know. So they're not usually open throughout the week. It's just the weekends. But yeah, I got there on the Friday. I got there at 4, and the people that have been running the place during the week, because obviously they want to save money, they don't put everyone on. They only put like a couple people on because yeah. The people that were on during the week didn't do anything in terms of like actually trying to maintain the place. So you've okay. Let me break it down. So you've got your glassies, so you got your bartenders, which people that serve drinks, right? That's pretty much all they had during the week. And the bartenders don't really know how to do the other stuff. So if any like kegs that need to get changed, any like the soda gun like syrups that need to get changed, any fucking rubbish needs to get taken out, any stock that needs to go in the fridges, they don't know how to do any of that. And so when it comes to like the weekend on the Friday, like we have to be fully prepped and ready because it's gonna be a big night, and Friday was a big night. we had a pub crawl. We had like a door list of 1,000 people, and then a pub crawl with another 2,000 people. It was pretty fucking ridiculous. And plus, it was Live Golf last weekend, which is some golfing event. I have no idea, but that brings in more people. You know, yeah. It was fucking ridiculous, but yeah, I rocked up and nothing was done, and I had to fucking scrounge shit together and bust my ass. And this was all before I had to actually start work. Like, I got there at 4. That's 5 hours until I was supposed to start, until I got called in early. And for that 5 hours, I was just fixing everyone else's mistakes. And then I finally was able to start my shift, and it was just horrible. Now, the venue that I work at is the Woolshed on Hindley Street. It's a very big venue. It's massive. It's got about 7 bars, from what they say in advertising, which is a lot of bars in a nightclub. And there's like different levels. Like, you've got the midsection, you got the basement, and you got the balcony. The midsection has 2 bars. So you got the front bar, which is the front room where everyone walks in, and you got the bull bar. And the bull bar is a weird one because it's technically 2 bars. It's called the bull bar and the Bundy bar, but there's 2 bars in one. So the way that we have it, so the bull bar is called the bull bar because it's located right next to the mechanical bull, and then the Bundy bar is just called the Bundy bar because that's, Bundy rum. It's just the name that we give it. But yeah, is they have it so you can have one side of the bar open. If the mechanical bull's open, we have the bull bar open, but we don't have the Bundy bar open. But then if we're really busy, we'll open the Bundy bar up, so we have the whole thing, and it's the biggest bar in the place. And then if you go downstairs, you got the basement bar, and then if you go upstairs to the balcony, you got the balcony bar, which obviously has the balcony. And then, so if you're keeping count, that's only 5 bars, but we do have more. On certain nights, mostly Saturday nights, the venue behind us they're owned by the same people as the restaurant just behind it called Little Hunter. They're owned by the same people, and so on the Saturday nights, the restaurant packs up all the chairs and tables, and opens up the beer garden area, and that's one bar called the Beer Garden. And then they have like this little mobile fucking bar that's on wheels that they move around every now and again, and that's called the Can Bar. Anyway, that's all the bars, but that's not what I'm talking about. Basically, yeah, they called me in early because they needed help with renovating the balcony bar. I get there, and it was just a load of shit, really. I didn't need to be there to help with that because they were telling me to do shit that I didn't know how to do. And I asked them what I'm supposed to do, and I asked them how to do it, and no one's elaborated nothing, so it got to the point where, like, I was getting asked to do, like, several things at once. Like, the owner came up to me, he's like, oh, can you go move the tables out the front and, sort this out for me? He's like, yeah, I can do that, that won't take too long. And then, like, literally as I'm doing that job, he comes up to me, he's like, oh, can you stop doing that? Can you go do this? And then I'm going to go set up decorations. So as I'm going, I'm literally just putting down the table and about to walk in to do the decorations that he wanted. And then he's like, oh, can you actually stock the bars? It's like, for fuck's sake, what do you want me to do? And then as I'm stocking the bars, he's like, make sure, instead of you dragging all the stuff from downstairs to the bar and stocking it, how about you do the decorations instead? And just put the stuff there and the bartender do it. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, mate. Like, I've got one set of arms and one set of legs, like everyone else. Some people have one set of arms and legs, but I'm like the majority of people. I've only got one fucking set of arms and one set of legs. I can only do so fucking much. But I ended up just fucking straight up ignoring him. I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass, but it shouldn't. I ended up just straight up ignoring him and then fucking doing my own thing. And I stopped the bar. I did what I knew needed to get done. He was just telling me to do a bunch of shit, and I'm like, I don't care about that right now. What I do care about is the venue's going to be open the venue is already open, but like the nightclub is going to be open in like a couple hours, and the stuff that needs to get ready isn't ready, so I'm going to do that instead, But yeah, that was just the one shift, and that was just the start of it. You know, the Friday shift was horrible because we had two bars open. We had the front bar and the bull bar, right? And at each bar we had about we had the Bundy bar open as well. I mean, I just lump them together. They're two bars. I consider them to be one bar because they literally join together, so it doesn't matter. So we had those bars open, and the way that they have it on Friday nights, they only usually have about 2 glassies, but they had 3 on because we were going to be really, really, really busy. And they did open. I forgot. Yeah, they opened. So they had front bar, bull bar, Bundy bar, and the balcony bar open. So yeah, 3 bars. So they had 3 glassies on, but one of them wasn't showing up until like 10:30, which is awful. So we had to do the first couple hours without him. But yeah, so one of my supervisors, he did a front bar. He's been there for years, like almost 2 years now. So he took care of front bar, and he left me in bull bar / Bundy bar, which is I'm used to doing bull bar by myself. It's fine. It's a big bar. It's a big fucking job. It's probably one of the more stressful bars to do, but I'm used to it, and I get along with the bartenders that are situated in that bar. But there was just too many people, like the pub crawl alone, like 2,000 people. Like if it was just them, it wouldn't be that bad. 2,000 people is honestly isn't that bad, but it's because you have the 2,000 pub crawl on top of like the 1,000 people in the door list, on top of whoever else just decides to walk in, which is a lot of people, mind you. So yeah, Friday was absolute fucking dog shit. I was running around the whole night. I was fucking like people like in my way. I was yelling, screaming at them, fucking get out of my way. Yeah, it got to the point where like if someone got in my way again, I would have actually like fucking punched someone in the face. Yeah. And Saturday was no different, pretty much. I took the liberty though of like taking a mental health break on like during my shift, where I would just like sit and relax and chill the fuck out. But Saturday was alright because we have other people on, so it's not just reliant on one fucking person to run one bar. There were other people with me, so I just pretty much lumped them with all the shit work. I did all the stuff that they don't even know how to do. So I'm still working, I'm still doing my job, but I'm taking it a bit easier on myself because I went hard on Friday. But yeah, I do feel bad. I had to yell at one of the newer guys, But I mean, if like it's a busy night, and we're clearly like fucking getting slammed, don't just fucking stand there and do nothing. Like like I feel bad for yelling at him and telling him to do his job, but like do your job, dude. Okay, because if he doesn't do his job, first of all, what's he there for? And then like someone else has to pick up his slack, and I don't want to do that. So yeah. Oh yeah, it wasn't too bad, yeah. It wasn't horrible. We made. I'm alive. We're alive. Yeah. I fucked up my knee though. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah. Like I dislocated my knee on like Christmas last year. And I haven't really recovered since. Probably because I haven't gotten any medical attention, but I can't afford it, so I'm not gonna bother. And I mean, it only plays up every now and again, so yeah. Like every now and again, like I'll be walking and like going upstairs, and then I'll just feel it move, and it will just pop, and then I'll be limping for like the rest of the night. Yeah. Anyway, this episode's long enough. That's my Grog review. It's awesome. I know, right? Yeah. I don't know. What do I Grog review next? There's not that much Coopers left. I think there's the Pacific Ale. I'll probably do that one. Maybe, yeah.